Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
Top of this, we'll talk. Viewers' question is a vibe. Cause Nick consumers, we the truest guys. Cause we outside. And I'm on the blue skies like Saturday night. We live like a wire. But we came to set the empire on fire. Prior to tip off our feet tapping in the piece of Manhattan. We peeping and acting. Leading up to the Knicks and the heat. Getting it cracking. We on that Friday night Nick shit. We tripping and Nick trip. Whipping and whip like a Uber driver. Nick and Tuna, we lava. It is the brand. You understand how we do, my man. We stay true to the brand. We stand on business for the Knicks fan. It's game time. We in the world's most famous arena. We about to lock your team up. At these sermons just like a subpoena. You know the demeanor, Knicks fans feeling real giddy and litty. Got a New York City gritty community just beat the city by 50. I'm about to get me a nice slice with a smart water on ice. Then play the order with my smart wife. We're here, so smart and white. And the city so nice, they named it twice. We get a pop in the Apple Rock. Let the whole metropolitan stop it on their Apple Rock. And Knicks will talk the team streaming on YouTube.com. But you do the good move, you spot on. Dropping bombs, gonna cop it, we got spots and dropping some of the hottest Knicks content that's up in your head. Enough said, you know, it's us instead of the guard. It's about to get in their bag. I'm gonna go fight the cab and fall back to the triad.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
Yo, salute everybody. What's good? What's good? What's good? We are in the building. Knicks Real Talk Divine. Shop Power to pregame. Knicks Warriors. World most famous arena at 7:30. They about to get in there and get it popping. We about to get in here and get it popping. Let me bring my partner in crime in the building. Shop Powers. What's good, my man?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Salute to everybody in the chat. My man Frank Matos. Daniel, what's good? Daniel Barry, sports highlights in the building. Jerry Fritz, my man, what's good? Everybody, yo, we took an L the other night, so we trying to respond tonight, man, and bounce back and get a win. Been a pretty tough stretch for us the last couple of weeks, man. No Julius Randle, none of the big dog. We pretty much taking L's here and there, man. So we got to find a way to get this thing back together and try to get a win somehow, some way. We just got to go out there and find a way, man. You know, right now we still in the same position, but we also get our stats are coming down a little bit from a net rated perspective. So I just want to hope that we can get in here and get it popping and get back up to what we need to be. But right now, so far, so good. We losing ground, but we're not losing mad ground, but we losing some. So, you know, when it comes to that second or third position, Sharp Powers, now we got Miami Heat creeping up to the 5th spot, you know, with the team that we thought would rise up and that considered contenders or playoff worthy teams are starting to get up there. So Philly falling down a little bit as far as Orlando and Indiana, and they still stand where they at. But right now, so in the stretch of all this losing we still able to tread water a little bit. So because other teams are taking L's too. But right now we don't want to rely on other teams taking L's. We just got to find a way, man, to get out here and win some games. And hopefully tonight they can go out there against one of the better teams in the business and go out there and do what they do. And let's hope that they can get it popping, man. If they can do that, we'd be okay.
Yeah, they just got to step up tonight, man. See if Brunson's going to play tonight. Hardenstein is scheduled to play tonight. So two big bodies that we missed last game, and you know, something that we just got to contend with. You know what I mean? I'm going to just reiterate, and I'm going to let you take it from once I say it. What you said about the extended players that we didn't play the last game.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed in that, for me, Shaw Powell, because we really needed Jacob Toppin and Charlie Brown and even Doquan Jeffries, knowing that we was coming off a back-to-back, and we already short-handed as we are. I thought that Tibbs should have played them guys the other night. You know, right. I'm one of the biggest defenders of Tibbs. You know me, but I can't defend him not playing them guys the other night, especially if you know what happened getting into that fourth quarter. They start wearing us down because our guys was starting to get tired. You know, you're human. They're human guys. They you know, ain't like they were machines. They robots. You know what I mean? But knowing that you played that tough game against Detroit and them, then you had to come right back and play these guys the other night. And I just thought that in the fourth quarter we didn't have the legs. And that's when they extended that lead. We were playing Zion very well the other night. You know what I mean? We contained him real well. Brandon Ingram, they didn't really get it popping into that fourth quarter. But I seen in the Knicks within our team, I think the legs starting to get tired and their energy started going down. So I just thought that one thing I wish Ted would have did different that game, which he did a lot of good things, but that one thing I just wish he would have played them dudes, man, just to give them cats a breather. You know what I mean? And I think it would have made a difference. But you live to fight another day, man. I can't be mad at Tiz for everything because he do a lot of good things. But this is one time I got to say, as a Tiz fan, I was disappointed in coach didn't play them boys the other night because I thought they really needed them coming off a back-to-back, and they were short-handed and they were decimated from injuries. I just thought they should have did that for 5 or 6 minutes here and there, just to let the Cats get their second win, get a breather, come back in and do it again. And it didn't happen. So, I really was disappointed in that, man. But other than that, I can't knock the man. He still got us in a fourth position, holding it down much as we can, good as we can. And like I said, no Jalen Brunson neither, and no Hartenstein. I mean, you really needed them dudes. So I think they think he fell a little flat on that the other night, Shot.
Yeah, because when you said it, I didn't even want to talk about it because I feel the same way. You know what I mean? And he should have. You know what I mean? He kind of just narrowed the team down to a 7-man rotation. And when he's used to playing a 9-man rotation, and like one of the big things that I'm going to pivot off of what you said is you can't put Jacob Toppin and Charlie Brown in, but you're still playing Burks. You know what I mean? Why not try them too? You know what I mean? Why not give them some minutes? You know what I mean? They're young, they're athletic, they can run. You know what I mean? They can shoot the basketball. So what if they go in there and stink it up for 5 to 7 minutes or whatever it is? And I mean, it ain't much worse than what Brunson is. I mean, what Burks is doing right now because he's not into the rhythm. Right? He looked old the last time. Last game, the game we just watched. I was like, man, he ain't hitting no shots. He just a couple of weeks ago, he was just knocking them down for Detroit, and now he come over here, he can't make one. He make one and miss 6. He's just not showing up on the defense as well as he used to. I mean, he is not the same guy that he was 3 years ago when he was here. But I it is what it is, and I then came to the realization of what Burks and what Bogdan is possibly going to be. So it is what it is, man. And but we need them to play. When they're out on the court, we need them to play. And Tibbs' team is devised around defense, and we got to get some defense out of guys. Even if you could score, we seen what happens when you have a guy that is an offensive threat, but is a turnstile on defense. We had that with Evan Fournier, and we don't want to do that again.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat. Will the Thrill, what's the deal? Brian, my man, appreciate you coming in. Jerry, everybody. Travel Vibe, my brother, salute. For me, Shot Power was like, but like I said, it happens and things happen. It is what it is. Bogdan played pretty well. He has a good play.
He did.
But at the same time, he started wearing down. I mean, these guys start wearing down the energy. Just you can't sustain that for 48 minutes like that. You know what I mean? It's just hard to do. So it is what it is. We ain't gonna harp on that too much. That's just something I want to bring up, forward to me dealing with the past game or the post game because we didn't have it the other night. That was one of the things I seen that affected me was just tip and play them guys, the younger guys, let them get their energy out there. Jacob Top is 6'6", 6'7". He got leaping ability. He could have made it tough on Brandon Ingram from a jumper perspective. At least try to.
I think Toppin is like 6'9".
Okay, high, taller than that. All right, so that's even more. 6'9". Yeah,
Yeah.
Altering shots, making it hard on the jump shot, putting your hand up there, at least putting it up there so he can alter his shot a little bit. And I just think that we missed that. But we just got to keep moving on, man. But it's big now because everything's starting to get tight, and we trying to tread water like no other, man. We just got to find a way to get a win here or there. I think we can get a win somehow, some way. It'll take the pressure off them, but. Miami Heat is creeping up there right behind us, and we're gonna get into that later on because that's just a good topic to talk about right now. The way the standing is starting to play out and everything like that. So we just gotta hope that we can win a game here and there, man. And we need one. We do need one. And on that hand, let me give out a few recognitions, man, because I think it's important that we do that before the game tonight. And we get right back into what we're dealing with. But salute to my man Julius Randle, ladies and gentlemen, for getting the Bob Lanier Community Assist Award. Like I always said, Julius Randle come down. He came to New York. He represented the community very well, man. He's a true NBA ball player who does real right by the community. This cat put over $900,000 in the Knick community since he's been here. you know, and I just want to give him his flowers, man, because that's a big achievement to go out there and stand up for the fan base, let them know how much you appreciate them, you know, and because the fans want to give him a chance to make the money by buying tickets, buying all this, buying all that, and he represents well. So salute to Julius Randle on the Bobonier Community Assist Award. Is well deserved. I'm glad my brother got it. He's been doing it the last couple of years, whether he giving the money to the Earl Monroe school, Earl Monroe built for hitting 3-pointers and all that stuff. So salute to Julius Randle. I mean, he's really a true NBA ball player, high character dude. He's about it. He's about it. So salute to Julius Randle on that one, man. Thank you, my brother, for congratulations to you on winning that award. I think it's well deserved for sure. But you know, like I said, man, for the game the other night, you know, we just fell short, man. We fell short, and I think we got to do that. You're right, Jerry. Julius, good people, man. And it's good to see him doing the things that he's doing, helping these inner city kids and all the other kids, for that matter, have a chance to get a step up, or whether it's their education or whether it's just representing the community, let them know that he's gonna put dollars back that you're giving, he's putting it back to them. You know, and he really is, man. So salute to him. But you know, like tonight, Shaw Powell, you know, we just got to go in there and find a way to get these Warriors somehow, some way. You know, Steph, Clay, and them in the building. Last time we played, we handled them in the Garden pretty good one time. So. But now, you know, they trying to get back on their groove and everything. So we got to go out there and just try to find a way to play like we played the other night, but we got to play longer. And I'm hoping Tibbs realize, like, listen, if you don't got some bodies there, man, you got to throw somebody in there. Let's see how it goes, man. I'm not counting them out tonight. It's going to be a tough game without Julius Randle, without Anunoby, without Mitchell Robinson, without Hartenstein, without – it's just always a tough game, man. You know, you can't take away that much firepower from a team, expect them to win games like that. It's just not reality. That's like taking Steph Curry and Klay Thompson off your team, and you expected the Warriors to beat this, or taking LeBron off your team and taking AD off your team. You expect them to be that team. It's just not. It don't happen that way in the NBA. When you got your best players out, it's hard to win any game because the bulk of your teams. How would I say? What I'm looking for. The bulk of their scoring, the bulk of their deep is relied on these guys. Like there's nobody on the Knicks team could do what Julius Randle do. Nobody. So when you missing a guy like that, or like the other game the other night, there's nobody on that team could do what Jalen Brunson could do. So, you know, not making no excuses, but that's just reality. When you're missing your best players, you're not going to be at your best. And you could tell in the scoring the other night, we couldn't score a lot the other night because we didn't have the score that we normally have in there. So, but let's hope tonight we can shake that off, man, get that pass, that loss behind us, and move on to this game and try to get a W in the worst way, because it'll be good to get one tonight because we really need it. NYC B-ball, my man, salute. But what do you think about tonight's game, Shop? What you looking to see out there to get us off the shot?
I'm not, the starting lineup is not where I fear. I think we match up, especially if Brunson plays tonight, with Hartenstein playing tonight. I think we match up pretty well with those guys. You know what I mean? It's the second unit that is a little worrisome on the that make you a little worried on Golden State. It's not so much the starters. It is this most like this. You got Peyton the third. You still got what's this dude that just came over from oh man, I smoked too much, Divine. I swear to goodness. Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul.
I don't know how I can remember. They still got Chris Paul. They got a good 5-man rotation in that second unit. You know what I mean? And that's where we're gonna really see where the sandwiches are made. You know what I mean? We need our second unit to step up, because if Jalen Brunson plays tonight, you know what I mean, then we have Deuce McBride, Alec Burks, Bodon, and Sims. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's not a bad second unit with somebody coming off the starting unit. Probably Josh Hart or Precious, but you know, we that's where we're hurting at right now. Right now, if we had Julius Randle back and OG Anunoby back, you know what I mean, we would have Precious Achiuwa and Josh Hart back in the second unit. You know what I mean? So that's basically what it is. You know what I mean? So we got to get at that. My eyes are on the second unit, and my eyes are real hot on Alec Burks and Bodon. You know what I mean? I'm watching what they do, how they perform. Are they really getting beat backdoor all the time, like, you know, turnstile status and stuff like that? And if you're getting beat turnstile status and you're not putting up more than that man that you letting pass by you, then you're gonna be a negative. You know, basically. I mean, you're not gonna do nothing. So, you know, that's where I'm really focused on. My focus is not the starting unit is gonna. If Jalen Brunson playing tonight, I'm not scared of their starting unit with Precious Achiuwa. He'll probably go up against Kaminga, Hartenstein, they would be big. They're not a real big crew. I mean, so with Hartenstein and Preston Chua just alone, we should hopefully get out there and try to dominate some rebounds tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you. One thing I would like to see too, just to try it. I think the Knicks should start Bogdan Bogdanovic. And here's the reason why I say that, because we got enough defense in the first unit to hide him a little bit. You know what I mean? And we can use his scoring. That's if Hartenstein don't play. If Hartenstein don't play tonight, I wouldn't be opposed to even going a Chua at the 5. Like you say, that's not a big team. Maybe throw a Chua at the 5 to Bogdan at the 4, because now you got a Chua, Josh Hart, and DiVincenzo, your defense players, and you can have Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, and Bogdan, your offense players. And maybe they could get some scoring popping, and then maybe Burks can get a little bit more comfortable knowing that he could be one of them. He could be that main guy in the second unit. Because let's not get it twisted. Man been playing a couple of he haven't been at his best, but Burks can play basketball. And I just think that it's all a matter of time when it's to get popping. I think the pressure on him now is because all the other guys is out, and he's into a role where he might not just really comfortable in. They depended on him, when he just got here. So not making an excuse for him, but I would like to see him try that tonight. Just as to put my man in, because I think if you put Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, and Bogdan, you got 3 perimeter cats who can knock down shots from 40% or better. You know what I mean? Then let J Hart and the Chua be your grinders. You know what I mean? And I think it might be interesting to see. Who knows? But I would try it. But if not, you go with the regular line. I'm fine with that. Whatever. I think they're doing a good job as well. But it would just be interesting to see if they could do that, to shake that up a little bit and see how it goes. But I doubt they do it. But I wouldn't be opposed to it if they had to do that. Anyway, but salute to everybody in the chat. Drip more, not less. Jerry, my man, Mike, Vic, my brother, what's good? Salute to Peace of the God, Alive Wise, NYC, people, Will and everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. Knicks Real Talk pregame, Knicks Warriors, 7:30 at MSG, man. So they should be a fun game tonight. They go down and get it popping. But other than that, man, we just got to go out there and continue grinding. I really don't know how to say it, man. It's been a tough stretch for us, man. I want to win in the worst way so bad, but we got the one against Detroit. But obviously, we spent around and lost the other one the other night, man. And we was in that. We played them dudes well too, man. I felt so good going into halftime. I was like, we about to get these cats, man. But obviously, that the energy went down. They couldn't sustain their energy because of the amount of people, their body that was on the court. And then I think it reared its ugly head. That's why we lost the game. But they had a gritty effort for 3 quarters, man. And I noticed again, even the Detroit game, even though we won that.
Yeah, the last couple of losses, man, they've been right there, man. They just get bogged down in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that just shows you their energy. Their energy is not there because them legs start getting tired because they playing so many minutes. So I'm hoping that Tibbs get to look at them film, man. We don't want to harp on this all show, but I just hope he need to play them young guys a little bit more to give somebody some rest. That's all I'm asking for. Just play them guys to give them a little rest. Then they can come right back in there 5 minutes after that and continue to do what they're doing. So we'll see how it goes. Salute to my man Andrew. Andrew was good, my man. Salute. But other than that, Sean Powell, I still think it's really about. It's not about the sprint, it's about the marathon. You know what I mean? Right now, we still got 20 games or 20-some games to go. But we still got a way to get back in this thing, but we just need some bodies back somehow, some way, to help us out a little bit, man. And hopefully we have some reinforcement in a couple of weeks. Let's just say a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks we have some reinforcement up in here, and it'll make it a little better. I do think Anunoby will be fine in another couple of weeks. Jules probably another couple of weeks, and it's fine. Like I said, we just got to find a way to stay in that 4 spot and up, Chop Out. I ain't trying to drop down to 5 and 6, but I will say this though: no matter where the Knicks end up at, 6-4, I still think if they come back, no matter where they positioned at, if they come back with Randall, Anunoby, and Robinson, I still think we get where we got to go. I don't care where we land at. You know what I mean? Because I think we got enough good. That team is so strong they could win on the road anywhere. Anyway, I don't care. So I just don't want to drop too far down. I would love to stay in that I would love the 4 spot because we get the home court advantage in the playoffs. And I think that's what I'm hoping for. But but I do think like JJ says 6 is fine. We avoid Boston in the Eastern Conference Final until the Eastern Conference Final. I agree with you 100% on that, JJ. We just need to stay right there and up. And if we can, man, we'd be I think we'd be fine. I don't want to get no lower than that because I do want us to go in there and do what we got to do. But and we no matter where you land at, you just got to do what you got to do. You just got to go play. And I think wherever we end up, we go play. But I really hope that our guys come back, man. That way we come back. These guys come back in March sometime. We got from the middle of March to April to get the chemistry back, to get the continuity back, to get these guys to shake the rust off of them. So, but I think if they can get back at a certain time in March, and that gives us about 17 games, whatever the case may be, to get the rhythm together, to get Julius Randle rhythm together, get OG back in sync, get Mitchell Robinson, if he comes back within that time frame, chance to get themselves acclimated. Because once them boys get back, this is a dangerous team. No matter how you look at it, this is a dangerous team. Where they may end up, we don't know. But I know when they do get back, we got to kind of go back to January when they win 9 games in a row. Go back to when Anunoby got here, and him, Randle, and them was clicking, bro. They were doing a damn thing. So, yeah, let's hope that they can get back, man, before this thing get out of hand.
Devon, I was saying this. I was saying this to myself. I talk to myself. If you've grown and you don't talk to yourself, as long as you don't answer yourself, but if you've grown and you don't talk to yourself, something wrong. I was talking to myself and I was saying to myself, and I'm glad that you brought that up, because I've been talking about this after 27 games with 4 games, then we got 23 games left. And we just need to go 5-5 over the next 10 games. Over the next 10 games, you got to go 5-5, because by the time after this is going to be we already is 2-3, right? So this will be game 6. So 6, 7, 8. So we got 6 and 4. So we got 4 more games after this, and so we more than likely will have at least 2 of the 3 guys that were waiting to come back on the floor. And from there, I think the Knicks can go on a easy 6, 7, 8 game run real quick. Once everybody get back on the court, after that first couple of games that they get back on there and they all get that burn together. If Mitchell Robinson come back in that second unit with Precious Achiuwa, and Josh Hart, that's going to be a dominating second unit with Deuce McBride. That's going to be a pretty strong second unit. And we get those 5 guys back on the court together with Hartenstein, Randle, OG, Deuce, and DiVincenzo and Brunson. Yeah, we need to get them all back together where they can play, like you said, about 12 to 15 games in a row. 12 to 15 games to get together, and that's all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting. It's coming. It's coming. It ain't coming fast enough, man. I was pushing the 3rd, man. I wanted it to be announced on the 1st that the 3rd we was gonna get OG or Randle back. First it was OG, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. So it may be the next week, the 8th. Let's just be hopeful that we got a couple of games in between them. We got a little 2-game break right now after this game, 2-3 games. When this time to play, like Monday or something like that. So
Monday, yeah.
Sunday, Monday, whatever. So we got a little break in between where somebody, maybe we could hear some good words or something to happen, But we got to tread water. Tonight is the game that I think that the Knicks really have a good chance of winning. I'm a little leery about Golden State second unit. Their second unit is some old vets out there. They got like 5 old vets out there. So, and they put Klay Thompson to be in the second unit. You got Payton the third. You got
Moody. Got Moody out there. Yep.
Yeah, you got some old veterans in there, man. Plus with the State Farm dude,
Chris Paul.
Yeah, man. Well, Paul, man. Well, I can't keep forgetting his name, man. And they got a nice little second unit. They second unit, with them, they could get busy. So with that being said, we just got to get out there and get gritty tonight. And I'm hoping that I'm thinking more than likely, I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't even checked, but I think Jalen Brunson to play tonight. And it's a televised game. It's on TNT or ESPN or one of them national TV stations and stuff like that. So I think Jalen Brunson would want to play in this game, and it was lucky that he the ailment was in the last game. So, and Hartenstein didn't play because it was on a back-to-back. and don't want to put too much stress on that Achilles. We still need him down the road. We still got 23 games left plus the playoffs. We got to try to, give a game away or something like that if we have to keep the guys that we still got on the court healthy. So let's get it, man. I'm amped about this game tonight, man. I think the Knicks will get out there and get a good win against this team, especially if Jalen Brunson is back out there. And with the bigness of Hartenstein and Precious Achiuwa, I think that's going to be the key for us to try to win tonight.
Yeah, you know what? If them two dudes come back, I feel good because, like I said, we played the New Orleans Pelicans real well that game. Just that when we got down to, like you said, the 36 minutes in the game out of 48, the last 12 minutes, we just had the energy. We just had any of that. You know, Brandon Ingram started going off. And we contained Zion real well. The Knicks did exactly what I thought they would do. But I'm going to tell you who killed us that game. Dan Troy Murphy, man. Him and Herb Jones. Good God.
Yeah, man. That dude, Murphy the third. Jeez.
Doing it, damn. Oh, my God, that brother like this, man. So, yeah, it was tough. But he got to give him his flowers. He played well. But like I said, we would have had more bodies. Might have been a different story. That's why I'm upset at Tibbs didn't play tougher than them. And that's coming from Divine, a Tibbs homer. But Tibbs.
Deron, where you see that at, Deron?
That just saw OG clear for encore action. Yeah, I seen that too. I told you about you earlier before he came on. I like OG. Yeah, he was that close.
I figured they was going to say something about him coming back this week. He still may come back on the third. Come on, third.
If not the third, at least the eighth, like you said.
Yeah, at least the eighth. Yeah, at least the eighth. All right. See, we getting there, and I'm telling you, Randall's going to be announced soon too. He's going to come back. There's so much speculation out there about if he's going to come back, when he's going to come back. This is going to come back. He don't know when to come back, and it's so many different. Like listen to people. Some people don't want him to come back if he's not really ready, or let him wait it out and let him be one of the latter ones to come back. If we could get OG and Mitchell Robinson back like the 8th and the 15th or something like that, I hear both of those sides of the story. But for me, I need Randall to come back. I mean, but I do want to see if Precious come back. Not Precious. If OG comes back, I do want to see Isaiah Hartenstein, Precious Achiuwa, and OG Anunoby out there with DiVincenzo and Jalen Brunson. I think that's a very strong starting lineup. You know what I mean? To going into the thing, and Precious didn't score well last game, but this guy is a monster on the boards, man. Who knew? Offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, blocking shots. The guy's a defensive juggernaut, man. So to see him, and he can score the basketball when he gets close. I mean, if he's always on the pick and move, he does the moves like Mr. Palm Tree that we used to talk about, that we was almost about to get back. Butterfingers. Noel. He moves like Noel, but he catches the ball and he dunks the ball. Those same moves like I seen when the Knicks were playing with Noel, not the same team, but the same type of rotation where he would cut hard and Brunson drops it off to him, he grabs the ball and he dunks it. We couldn't get that from Noel, but we get that from Precious. And I think Precious is going to be here for a long time too. He's 24 and he wants to shoot that 3-point corner shot. They're going to work on him. $8 million, he going to get a nice little deal. Nice.
Yeah, you know what I'm happy about? One thing I am happy about, I agree with you, Knicks tonight. No need to rush him back. I get it. I feel you on that one. But here's what I'm happy about with Randall and OG. When they come back, they won't have a problem with conditioning because there's not they didn't get hurt with their ankles or their legs. It's only elbows and shoulders. So them cats is constantly running right now. You know what I mean? They not like Mitchell Robinson who can't run because
right.
But see, Anunoby and Randall, they got hurt on their upper body, not their lower body. So they probably getting all the cardio. Like you see Randall the other night running up and down MSG floor. Well, you can imagine him and Anunoby them probably on treadmills, elliptical. They in the gym running because they didn't hurt their legs. So one thing is going to be good about when they get back, you don't have to worry about conditioning. You know what I mean? That's going to be a good thing because they're gonna have their cardio in. They get mad cardio in. If anything, they in the film room, working on their legs, all that good stuff. So I'm kind of excited about that from that standpoint that these cats will come out there and not worry about having to get in shape. They pretty much will be in shape when they get in there from a like I said, a cardio standpoint. So we just had to see. Just heard Mook was out. Wow, that might be nice. I don't got a problem with Mook Morris coming here.
Mook Morris, yeah.
Yeah, man, we could use him right now. That's for sure. Get Mook up in this piece, man. And but I am happy about that. Just to trigger back on what I was saying that that cardio thing gonna be impressive for it. I think that's gonna be a really good transition because them cats, they got the energy to go out there and work out. D-Rod said we're trying to climb. We need to stay on the outside of the musical chair going into the east. I ain't mad at you on that. You 100% on that one, D-Rod. Real talk, man. But we good though. We gonna get to where we gotta go. It's all about being healthy in April, and I think we'll be there. And that's for sure, man. Listen, let's go over the itinerary tonight and see what's going on, what's popping on the starting lineup, the injury reports, and all that stuff. If you look at the ninth game, ladies and gentlemen, on TNT, 7:30. Knicks and Warriors at Madison Square Garden, 7:30 tip-off. Should be a dope game right there. Team stats right now, like I said, you look at our number, they're coming down a little bit. They 30-27, we 35-24. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot say this enough. For the New York Knicks to have the record they had with all the injuries they've been having, and look at that record, and a lot of teams like that still ain't where we at. You know what I mean? That's tell you something. Say something about this team. They gritty as hell, man. They lose one, they win one, but they trying to tread water and stay above float. And I'm really appreciating the Knicks doing that. But getting back to the team stats, they 10th in the West, we 4th in the East. Away from home, they 14-12. We 20-10 at home. They 9th in offense rating. We 8th in offense rating. And that's 18th in defense. We 11th. They 13th overall net rating in association, and we number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, we stay. These numbers staying here with our top dogs, and we miss Jalen Brunson a game or two. But to do all this to still stay within that top 10, our defense slipping a little bit, but we stayed in the top 10 without Randall, Anunoby, Hartenstein off and on, Mitchell Robinson out, and we still stayed there. That's why I'm not too much worried about this thing, man. Any other time, you have the injuries that we had with a team that we had and still be 4th, still be in the top 10 in just about a lot of these categories, it's pretty good to see. So I'm hoping when these guys get back, all the numbers go back up. But other than that, Steph Curry, 27.5 a game, 4 rebounds a game, 5.1 assists. Look at Jalen Brunson's numbers compared to Steph this year. Same thing. He got 2 point percentage more, a quarter of a rebound less, but his assist numbers is higher. So salute to Jalen Brunson, man. He really doing the damn thing, man. He putting up Steph Curry in the number. There you go right there. Steph Curry, 27.5. Jalen Brunson, 27.7. Mitchell Robinson, 10 rebounds. Draymond Green, 6-point rebound. Chris Paul, 7.2 assists. Jalen Brunson, almost 7 assists a game. And that's why this cat should be in the MVP conversation because he got numbers just because anybody's in the league. I think he's like the 5th or 6th leading scorer in the league. And
he up there.
And our team is winning, other than we hurt right now. But they last 5 games, they've been killing it. They beat the Washington Wizards by 11. They lost to the Denver Nuggets by 16. They beat the Hornets by 13. They beat the Lakers by 18. And they beat the Utah Jazz by 3. We've been pretty tough for us. We lost to the Pelicans the other night. Got sorted there. We beat them by 2. We lost to them by 14. We beat the Sixers by 14. Then we lost to the Magic by, that seemed like a long time ago too, Shop Powell. That's crazy.
That do look like a long time ago.
Yeah, but we lost to the Magic. So, but right now, the previous matchup, that's when I was saying December 2022. Damn, that's the last time we played them cats at the Guard. The previous matchup, really? December 2022? Wow. And that is interesting right there. Quickly and Randall and RJ were doing that. I'll tell you how long ago that was. But listen, they in a white drip tonight. We in our blue drip tonight. And just projected starter for them guys: Steph Curry, Moses Moody, Pozinski, Brandon, Draymond Green, and Jonathan Kuminga. For the New York Knicks tonight, projected: Josh Hart, Brunson, DiVincenzo, Pressure Chu, and Hartenstein. Injury report: Andrew Wiggins out. That's a big loss for them tonight. Andrew Wiggins is out, and Guy Santos. For the New York Knicks, Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, game time decision. Randall, Robinson, and Dwayne Washington Jr. That's pretty much our itinerary for the night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how it goes, man, when it's time to get the game popping off. But did y'all hear anything about y'all said Jalen Brunson is playing, from what a couple of guys in the chat said? He said Brunson playing. There you go right there. Thank you, Jerry. Jerry, you always keep us informed. I appreciate you. That's good to know that he's playing. Yeah, we did do damage early, man, for sure, in YC B-ball, and that's what it is, man. I think that helped out a great deal. But man, Darren Leon has not signed anyone off by out in 4 years. That's true. That's facts right there. So you got to give him credit. He keeping this thing afloat, man. Everyone's still okay with trading Grimes for Bogey. I am. He's the reason why I am. Because I think he's gonna pay dividends when Anunoby them
29 million. That's what it is.
Yeah, yep. I think they're gonna pay. He's gonna pay dividends when them guys get back, and I think that's why they did it. Because and don't get me wrong, I miss Quentin Grimes. Don't get me wrong, but I'm looking at Deuce McBride. What he doing? Deuce McBride played a hell of a game the other night, man. That kid is showing me some things, man. He got ice in his veins, man. He's a gutsy dude, gritty dude, man. He's starting to come around, so that's why I can see why they did it. I think Bogdan was lighting them up the other night. I think them legs got tired, man. I just think that the Knicks' legs got tired in that fourth quarter, man. They couldn't really do too much because their legs just was shot, man. That was a lot of playing in 2 nights, and they played Detroit hard the other night. You talk about a hard 48-minute game. That 48-minute game was hard against the Detroit, and then to come right back and have to play these guys, Zion Williamson and all them. I really want to. I agree with you, Darren. It's really too early to evaluate these guys, man. Because I think you put them in a situation to do something that they not accustomed to doing right now because
they're getting too many minutes.
Yeah, that's what it is. But make no mistake about it. I like Bogdan. I like he aggressive, man. That cat. I like his game though. He aggressive, man. That cat get to the baseline. I love when he go to the baseline. When he gets to the rim, then he throw that little drop off pass to one of them cats right there in the paint, like Hart and them guys the other night. He's an unselfish ball player. He can light it up when he on. So I think Burks would be fine, man. Like I said, this cat, these cats, they know what they doing. They do what they do, and I think they'd be fine. It's just a matter of time. But at the same time, without Randall and without Anunoby and them, it's a little bit more pressure on them. You know what I mean? And maybe the pressure that they don't need to take on at this time. But I think they'd be fine. But man, my man Deuce McBride though. That brother, man, he's doing the damn thing. I mean, he is definitely doing the damn thing. So we're gonna need him tonight, man. Really to come up big for them guys against Chris Paul, and them guys in the second unit because he's gonna be playing Chris Paul. Chris Paul, savvy veteran, coming off an injury, but Deuce. I think Deuce handle Chris Paul. I mean, I'm just talking about not only from an age perspective, it's just with Deuce McBride's long arms. He got them long arms. And he's a good solid defender. So I think he'll give Paul some trouble tonight. And that's going to be a matchup I really want to see tonight in that second unit, how Deuce McBride handles Chris Paul. And I think if he could slow him down, and because obviously he ain't athletic, he ain't like he gonna dunk on you or nothing like that. So, but he got that good mid range pull up when he lay that Shy Powers. Yeah, I want y'all to check this out tonight. You seen the 3-point? You seen the foul they gave DiVincenzo the other night when they said he kicked the leg out?
Mm-hmm.
Watch Chris Paul tonight in that mid range. He do that religiously, bro. He when he shoot that in the mid range, he lets that leg fly to keep the defender off of him. Watch Chris Paul tonight. He do it. I mean, that's his pattern to move because he's not so athletic. When he put that pull up around the key and everything, he puts that leg out there. And what that does to keep that defender away from him because he don't jump high to give him enough time not to get a shot blocked. But watch that tonight. You'll see what I'm talking about. So that's a pattern move of Chris Paul. But long as he don't kick nobody, they ain't gonna call a foul. But he does that to keep the opposing player off of him because he's not a high jumping dude. So he uses that leg out like this here so the defender be out this way. So it's gonna be I want to see how Deuce combat that tonight. But I think that's gonna be a good matchup for the Knicks just to put Deuce on him, because of Deuce's ability to athleticism and his ability to guard the basketball. So that shouldn't want to be a matchup I'm gonna be looking at tonight to see if he could take him. The tough matchup, obviously. Steph Curry. Do you throw DiVincenzo on him, or you let Brunson play him straight up?
Say again, Bob. Sorry.
Do you throw
DiVincenzo on Curry, yeah.
Or do you just let him and Brunson go mano a mano and don't worry about it? Because obviously if Brunson get buckets, Steph Curry get buckets, Brunson didn't get buckets. So do you try to use that as a wash position? Like, well, if he scored 30, Brunson will score 30. Or do you say we want to take out their best player by putting DiVincenzo on Steph Curry to see if he can make it a little harder on him?
They'll probably switch off a little bit, but I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Brunson is a pretty good defender. And he stays in front of the guys, and he always he is a shorter style guy compared to some of these 6'5", 6'6" guys. But he contests all the shots. He doesn't get too many blow-bys by him and stuff like that. He stays in front of them. players. So maybe you might see Curry tonight because they're gonna, they do heavy screens. Draymond says heavy screens for Curry so he can get that open shot. So and my big thing about Golden State, I didn't like. It was 2 years ago when Curry got the scoring championship and it was in New York and they stopped the game for him and all this other stuff. So I've been having a bad taste in my mouth ever since then. That might have been 22. It was a couple of years ago. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't play them. We didn't play them last year.
No, we didn't. That was the last time we played them, I think.
Dang. Well, whatever it was, I remember when he got that scoring championship in New York and they stopped the game to celebrate his thing in Madison Square Garden and yada, yada, yada and all that. I was like, boo, whatever the hell that was. So ever since then, you know what I mean? So I really want this game tonight. And I think I want Jalen Brunson or DiVincenzo to guard him up. And I mean, play on top of him, stay in front of him. And I mean, make his percentage a little harder than what it usually is. The guy's an excellent. I mean, he's the premier shooter in the league right now. I mean, he's one of the best. You know what I mean? He had his own little segue in the All-Star game with him going up against homegirl from. Yeah, you know what I mean? So he had his own little segue of shooting 3-pointers and all that stuff. So that's how big he is. So he's a big time dude, you know what I mean? And we need a win. So we need to get out there and if you want to put Precious Achiuwa against him, I wouldn't even care right tonight. You know what I mean? And we you know what I mean? How we can slow him down. We can't shut him down, but slow him down. You know what I mean? And we got to really figure out what we're going to do in that second unit, man. I'm this second unit that I look at Golden State, their second unit is really, a whole bunch of witty veterans in that second unit, man. And, we got to really pay attention to what they do because, I'm not scared of the starting unit. I'm not scared of the starting unit. I'm more, held back about that second unit on Golden State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because if you look at it right quick, you see Steph Curry, Moses Moody. That's why I don't have a problem putting DiVincenzo
right
on Steph Curry. Let Jalen Brunson play Moses Moody. I'm fine with that. And they go on 3 guards, and Pozinski, he the guard. They go on 3 guards and 2 forwards.
Yeah, they got a small crew. That's why I'm saying Precious Achiuwa and Ihart tonight, man. You put Precious up against Kuminga, and you put Draymond against Ihart. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
Yeah.
Vice versa. All vice versa. It doesn't make a difference. But Precious and Ihart has to really produce tonight. They have to grab mucho rebounds tonight. That's my Spanish for today.
Yeah, because you look at the points. Steph Curry 27, then Kuminga's 15. Then you look at the Knicks, you got 27-13. So they pretty much outscoring this unit that we have here by a couple of percentage points. Anyway, him and Steph Curry got the same numbers. Kuminga got 15-point-something a game, and DiVincenzo got 14 a game. And everybody else got 9, 8 like that and everything like that. So I'm not too much really concerned about their offense to me. What I think the Knicks should do tonight, though, that Steph Curry can knock him down from out there and Moses Moody can knock him out from out there. But I do think they should crash the shit out them boards tonight. If y'all don't go down inside, throw that ball down into Precious Achiuwa and Hartenstein and them, put the pressure on it. They're not a big team, I'm saying. And even
right.
Kevin Looney, when he's only 6'9". So I think we should, and like one thing I did like the other night, somebody threw my man Sims an alley-oop over the top. I think they got to get back to doing that. If you're going to play a team like these guys tonight who all under 6'10", throw the ball over the top, man. You got to use that leaping ability that Sims has, the length of Hartenstein and Achiuwa and them. Get that ball over the top of these dudes. Make them have to defend you above the rim. Because you try to beat them below the rim, Draymond Green going to eat you alive. He's one of the best defenders in the game ever. He is. And that kid can defend you from here down. He will lock you up. He's the Anunoby version of Anunoby and some. So I think the Knicks got to play above the rim on these guys, man. They are short in stature. I think, man, when Jalen Brother come off that curl, look for Jericho Sims. Look for him. Look for these dudes. I think these cats can go over the top and beat these guys tonight because I do think we got the size to offset what they do. But like I said, you got to guard that 3-point line tonight, obviously, because that's what we've been getting killed at. But so I think Brunson eats tonight. I think the Knicks offense can eat tonight. I really do. The interesting gonna be the two of the same type of players, Josh Hart and Draymond Green, pretty much play the same type of game. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's really gonna be interesting, and I'm hoping that we can prevail tonight, man. This will be a good win for us, man. We just need this. We won one. We lost the other night. Now we bounce back and win. We could stay resilient, win one, lose one, like you said, 5-5, whatever. Win one, lose one, win one. And then we got 2 laid off to get to Cleveland to get ourselves get some rest. And hopefully that's how it goes, man. But I really want to see the Cats get a popper tonight for sure. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Real talk, man. Jerry, my man, AP, John McDonald, salute to you, my man. NYC B-Ball, Johnny, everybody. D-Rob, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Y'all make sure y'all hit that button for your boys, man. We in the building. Knicks Real Talk pregame. Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks, Warriors, MSG, TNT is going down, man. We got to get ready to play tonight. Hopefully we can go out there and get it going, man. But I'm looking for this team to go out there and do like they always do. They go hard till they can't go hard no more, I guess, with the injuries that we have out there. But I know they're going to go hard tonight. I can guarantee you that. Let's hope that when they go hard tonight, it helps us out. Shot how we wind up getting the victory.
Yeah, that's pretty much it right there, Divine, man. Just stay consistent. You know what I mean? Control the pace, grab the rebounds, hit your free throws, and try to shoot over 36% tonight. I mean, step-up games tonight. I want to see a step-up game from DiVincenzo tonight. Step-up games tonight. I want to see a step-up game from Alec Burks tonight. You know what I mean? And another step-up game I want to see tonight is I can't really say because Josh Hart been playing fantastic basketball recently. A step-up game from iHeart tonight. We're going to need him to get a good double-double tonight. So, with all that being said, man, control the pace, grab these rebounds, shoot your free throws, 36 over 3-point shots. I believe the Knicks can win tonight. I'm going to go 116-111. 116-111, New York Knicks tonight.
That's a good score right there. I like that as well. That's a good score. Being that our defense is kind of reeling a little bit. So, they're going to get the score the bucket. Now, I agree with you like that, man. But we just got to do everything like you said. And just keep going hard. You ain't got no choice. He is Pokaminski, I think his name is.
Pokaczynski, something like that. Poka.
Yeah, Pokaczynski.
Yeah.
Real nice. They got some good young talent. Him and Kaminga and them guys down there. They did the right thing. They took the youth energy, put it in that starting lineup with the veterans. That's what I always credit about the Knicks. Just mix it up. You know what I mean? Mix it up. That what they did was they said we're gonna keep Steph Curry and Draymond Green, but we're gonna put Kaminga, him and Moses Moody in there with them 2 veterans, and then we're gonna put Klay Thompson on the bench with Gary Payton III and to give the younger guys on the bench some veterans on their bench. I was a smart move by Steve Kerr, and I think that's the way you play basketball game. Mix some youth with the veterans and to balance everything out. Because the youth going to give you the energy, the veterans going to give you the skill set and the mental. And I think it all works out well. And I think they did a good job with that, man. So we got to be careful with them. Like you said, Knicks 100, that dude could play some basketball. But real quick, Porzingis is white. He meant Quonos. Okay, there you go. Quonos. There you go. But thank you, Jerry. But let's look at what's going on right now, and we'll get back at it. Far as where we stand at and everything like that, because I was trying to close the show out. Ladies and gentlemen, we right there still 34-25. The Miami Heat is starting to creep up. Like I said, I told you the Magic and the Pacers will fall. This is the pecking order right here. These 16 is the legitimate pecking order. This team, that team, and these cats is gonna be where they at. The Heat, I told you how they coming back. Pat Riley's teams don't stay. These guys just was in the Eastern Conference Final or the finals last year, whatever the case may be. I forget a lot at this age, but these are the creme de la creme. These 6 teams right here, and you make no mistake about it. These are the creme de la creme. The Sixers, the Heat, the Knicks, the Bucks, the Cavaliers, and the Celtics. Period. And because but I do think we got a game and a half lead on the Miami Heat. Well, we still 3 games behind the Bucks. I mean, it was crazy. The Bucks ain't that far from us in a sense, but I think when they got Patrick Beverly helped them out because his defense is special. So that helped them out a little bit to take the pressure off of Damian Lillard when you lost Drew Holiday. Cavaliers, they still got they ain't out of the woods yet because they still got a pretty tough schedule coming up. But if you look at our games, like I said, we off. We play tonight, then we off to Sunday. 7:00, we got the Cavaliers. We back with the Hawks. We got the Magic again. We got the Sixers again. We got the Sixers again. All these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 5. After the Cavaliers Sunday, we got 5 games, winnable games home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 winnable games at home. The Hawks, they playing good without Trey Young because Devontae Murray taking over. They doing the damn thing. I think we owe these guys one. I'm hoping that's when my man be back by then. Shop out Anunoby on the 8th. But we got the Sixers twice, both of them at New York. So we definitely got a chance to kind of stay in this thing and let it work itself out. Because if you look at this, ladies and gentlemen, tonight in association, it's gonna be, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Am I right where I'm at? I'm sure I'm losing thing. Oh, yesterday, then today. I apologize. Today we got the Hawks and the Bucks, Knicks and Warriors, Nets and Hawks. Here go a good game. I'm hoping that Denver Nuggets to beat Miami and Denver tonight in that Mile High altitude. That'd be a huge loss for them. And if we win tonight and we beat them, then we pick up a game on Miami. That'd be huge. I would love for that to happen. I don't know if it will happen. I would love to see that happen. The Nuggets beat the Heat. We beat the Warriors. We pick up a whole game on them. Now we got a 2.5 game lead. That would be really, really good for us. And then obviously the Bucks and the Hornets, the Bucks gonna kill them. That's a gimme. So we won't gain no ground on them. But I think the biggest game tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the Warriors and us, and the Nuggets and the Heat. Probably the biggest game. And then tomorrow, which is crazy, I wouldn't put it past the Pistons beating the Cavaliers in Detroit because they beat us. And then next game, they played somebody real well. And Quentin Grimes had no points that night anyway. But then you got the Sixers and the Hornets. Warriors around there. That's not a big game. The biggest game going to be the Bulls and the Bucks and the Pelicans and the Pacers. So if the Pelicans beat the Pacers, we could pick up a half a game on them. And the Bulls beat the Bucks, and the Bucks get to 21 losses. If that can happen. I don't know if it will happen, but that can happen. Then after that, there's nothing going on the second. But here's a good thing on the third, ladies and gentlemen. The Heat and Jazz on the second. I think that they can pick up a half a game on us. But then you go to Sunday. Look at Sunday's schedule. The Mavericks and the Sixers in Dallas. Mavericks win that game. Celtics and Warriors. I'm gonna get out to the Celtics. Cavaliers and Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, Sunday. That is the game right there. Book it. That's going to be another one that hopefully we can try to pull that out against Cleveland because we're going to see them eventually maybe. Then you got the Spurs and the Pacers. So I think I put all out there to say that we got a chance to still stay in this thing, Shot Powers, and don't lose too much ground on a lot of teams. We just got to find a way to stay in here and win some games, man. If I think we could do that, we'd be good. And salute to my man, we survived 100 people. Salute my survey, excuse me. We surveyed 100. Salute to you, my brother, was good. And all that good stuff. So, Shot Power, we still got a chance to maintain, man. We just got to try to win some games. That's all.
We have to, in the next 10 games, we got to try to stay about 500. You know what I mean? Until we could get our guys back. By the third, I was hoping that we could get somebody back. But if we don't get somebody back by the third, we got, I think, another 2 games in between the 3rd to the 8th when we should get at least one person back. And from the 8th to the 15th, I think it's about 2 games in there, 2 or 3 games in there. We should get another player back. So we should be good, you know what I mean? And towards the end of the year, towards the end of March, we'll probably get Mitchell Robinson back right around the in between the 15th and the 24th. So we just got to play until we can get those guys back and get them back on the court, you know what I mean? And make sure that they can, wear some of that rust off. I mean, like you said, Divine, OG is not going to be OG, and Randall has been doing crazy cardio, so it's not like they're going to be they don't have the burn in their chest. They just don't have the physicality from basketball play. And I'm sure that they will get back on the court, and hopefully Randall could change his game up and Randall could come and doesn't have to play 35 minutes the first game we out there, 24 minutes. Let Precious still play. Let Precious be his backup. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna need rebounding. And if we'll see Precious. I'm just waiting to see Precious and Mitchell Robinson on the court together. That's all I want to see. I want to see Precious. I want to see Precious, Mitchell Robinson, and OG Anunoby on the court together with two shooters. You know what I mean? With DiVincenzo and Brunson or something like that. Who DiVincenzo and Bolden. I don't care who it is. I just want to see those three defensive minded players that know how to play good defensive basketball on the court together. And that's what I'm waiting for. Once I see them on the court together to see how they mend together, how they gel together, it's gonna be a wrap towards the end of the year.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, John, I heard about that as well. John, appreciate you, my brother. John Smith, salute to you. Yeah, man, that's good. Good. If that's good, that's good news. It really is. And like I said, this cat to be back. I think if you don't get back for the Cleveland game, some way going into next week after that Cleveland game, he'll be back in the building. And just let him come back slowly but surely, one step at a time, man. I think this team was good enough to hold it down 500, like Shaw said, to all these guys get back. But there's always light at the end of the tunnel. The sun's coming over the horizon pretty soon. These guys will be back in the building, man. You know what? And and you got to expect the Knicks to take L's here and there. But what I'm happy about is that we stay competitive. We competing. Take the L, so be it. But we competing. Mother, they ain't blowing us out like that. Because they not blowing us out because we not good. They blowing us out because we don't have a body. Then in the fourth quarter, we getting tired. I like that, Jerry. I thought about that as well. Well, Patty Mills, man. Atlanta let him go. That's a 3-point sniper right there. Patty Mills, he get a pop of playoff experience and all that good stuff. You never know about that as well. But that position we pretty much loaded with all them short stature players. But he'd be a good pickup if the Knicks wanted him, because he got championship experience for sure. And that's what you want going to the playoff, guys with championship experience. So Patty Mills is one of them names that can make it happen. But tonight, like we just got to go out there and put it on them tonight, man. We know what they're doing tonight. We know we got to guard the perimeter tonight. Steph Curry cooking with the pot. You got to go out there and make sure you get to guard that 3-point line tonight and hold them cats down. I'm going out there tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go 110 to 105, and see if the Knicks can pull it off and get another win under the belt. They pull it off, then we move back up to 12 games over 500. We'll be 36-24. That'd be a good look for us. We can get that tonight. So it's going to be interesting, man. So the game about to go on about 3 minutes. So we're going to get up out of here for everybody to get into their game mode, get into their zone, man, everything. Y'all make sure you hit that button, man, before y'all head out of the building. And when we'll see y'all cats tomorrow with the post game tomorrow. Then we're going to be off till Sunday when the Knicks and the Cleveland.
Say it again, Jerry.
Yeah, Cleveland got to get 2 days off next week, 2 days practice Wednesday.
Say it again, Jerry.
OG and Randall back after those practices. Let's get it. That's real talk right there, man. I'm looking at that, man. So I think that's what it do, man. I think we going to get it popping. But listen, man, let's just stay. I know it's hard to stay optimistic because we taking the L's right now, but we gotta stay. We gotta look at the journey, man. It's a process. Like I said, it ain't a sprint, it's a marathon.
We'll have a 9-man roster tonight. So that's what Tom Thibodeau likes. So let's see if he can implement that 9-man roster with Brunson and our hard back. That makes us 9, not a 7-man roster. So I think it'll be a different style of basketball that Tom Thibodeau puts out there tonight with a different mix of players on the floor. So that's what I'm hoping to see tonight too. 9 men tonight with Jalen Brunson and our hard back.
Yeah, JMD, John McDonald got 113-106. I like that score as well. That's a good score as well, man. As long as we have.
Oh gosh, I worked hard today.
Yeah, I can imagine, my brother. But yeah, man, everybody, man, listen, y'all enjoy the game. We see you guys on the next episode. We appreciate y'all coming in. Tell a friend, Divine, the Shop Powers in the building, man, with the pregame show, the postgame. We ain't here. Run them up with the thumbs up. Tell your friend to subscribe to the channel and show some love to your boys. But until then, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Y'all enjoy the game. My brother, I'll be chatting with you through the course of the night, man. Texting you.
You're ready.
Game. But y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming in. We'll see y'all on the next one, man. Next we'll talk Divine Shaw, the chat, AP, everybody, man. Peace.
Peace.
we coming hard.
Top of this, real talk, viewers question is a vibe, cause Nick consumers, we the truest guys, cause we outside, and I'm on the blue skies like Saturday night, we live like a wire, but we came to set the empire on fire, prior to tip off, our feet tapping in the piece of Manhattan, we peeping and acting, leading up to the Knicks and the heat, getting it cracking, we on that Friday night, Nick shit, we tripping and Nick trip, whipping and whipping like a Uber driver, Nick your tune and we lava, it is the brand, you understand how we do, my man, we say true to the brand, we stand on business for the Knicks fan, it's game time, we in the world's most famous arena, we about to lock your team up, after we serve which is like a subpoena, you know the demeanor, Knicks fans feeling real giddy and litty. Come to New York City, gritty committee just beat the city by 50. I'm about to get me a nice slice with a smart water on ice. Then play the order with my smart wife. We're here, so smart and white. And the city so nice, they named it twice. We get a pop in the Apple Rock. Let the whole metropolitan stop it on their Apple Rock. And Knicks will talk, the team streaming on YouTube.com. But you do the good move, you spot on. Dropping bomb, gonna cop it, got spots and drop it. Some of the hottest Nick content that's up in your head. Enough said, you know, it's us instead of the guardians about to get in their bag. I'm gonna go fight the cab and fall back to the triad.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.